Subsets. Set B is a subset of set A if every member of B is a member of A. Number of subsets. Calculating the number of subsets of a set is 2 to the power n, where n is the number of elements. A proper subset is a subset which has at least one element and not all. So the empty set and the set itself are not proper subsets. Proper subset is equal to 2 to the power n minus 2. Examples. If S is equal to PQRT, find the number of 1. Subsets of S, 2. Proper subsets of S. So we'll start by saying number of subsets is equal to 2 to the power n. Where there's n, we'll replace 4 because the set S has 4 elements. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 will give us 16. So set S had 16 subsets. Part 2, proper subsets is equal to 2 to the power n minus 2. Where there's n, we'll replace the 4. So we have 16 minus 2, which is giving us 14 proper subsets. A set has 32 subsets. Find the number of elements in set A. Number of subsets is equal to 2 to the power n. So where there's number of subsets, we'll replace our 32. 32 is equal to 2 to the power n. Rewrite 32 in power form with a base 2. 32 is the same as 2 to the power 5. Since they have the same base 2, equate the powers. Therefore, the set had 5 elements. We go to number of elements. The number of elements in a set B is written as n, open your brackets, B, close your brackets. So if B is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then the number of elements in B is 6. We have 2012, question 5. A class of 41 girls take history, commerce, and geography as optional subjects. The Venn diagram below shows their choice distribution. So a class of 41 girls take history, commerce, and geography as optional subjects. The Venn diagram shows their choice distribution as shown in the Venn diagram. Calculate the value of x. Calculate the value of x. So to calculate the value of x, what we are supposed to do is to add everything and equate to 41, since there were 41 girls. Then find the number of elements in H union G. So the combination of those who are taking history and geography. Union means combine. Then find the number of girls who did not take geography. So we have G complement, those outside geography. Intersection H complement, those who did not take history. So to find the value of x, we have to add everything and equate to 41. So we will find that our x is equal to 5. So if you replace a 5 here, you find that we are going to get 41 girls. So if you say 2x plus x plus 1 plus x plus x plus 15 should be equal to 41. Group the like terms together. 5x plus 16 is equal to 41. Transpose the 16, it will become a negative. So we have 41 minus 16. If you take away 16 from 41, you have a 25. To find the value of x, divide both sides by the coefficient, which is the 5. Our x is equal to 5. Find the number of girls who were taking history and geography. So we have history union geography. Those who are taking history, where there's x, we'll replace the 5. So we have 2 times 5, which is giving us a 10. So history, we have 10. Then we have geography. Where there's x, we'll put a 5. Where there's x, we'll put a 5. So we have 5 plus 5 plus 15, which is giving us a 25. So we have 10 plus 25, which is going to give us a 35. So there were 35 girls who were taking history and geography. Find the number of elements in G complement, intersection, H complement. G complement means those who were not taking geography. So G complement is outside G, which is this region outside. Then intersection, what is common with what is outside history. So you find that this is the region G complement, intersection, H complement. So where there's x, we'll replace a 5, which is going to give us 5 plus 1, which is going to give us a 6. So there were 6 girls who did not take geography and who did not take history. Now, when you're looking at sets, sometimes you find that they will combine sets with probability. So this question was given and it also had probability. The question was given in 2007. A survey was conducted on 60 women concerning the type of SIM cards used in their cell phones for the past 2 years. Their responses are given in the diagram below. So those are the responses. Given that 23 women have used Cell Z SIM cards, find the values of A and B. Find the values of A and B. So we are going to find the value of A first, and then we are going to find the value of B first, because they are saying 23 women used Cell Z. We'll find the value of A, where they are saying 23 women used Cell Z. So we'll say A plus 4 plus 2 plus 3 should be equal to 23. So we are going to say A plus 4 plus 2 plus 3 to give us a 23 to find the value of A. When we find the value of A, we'll replace it here and then find the value of B. We'll find the value of B because we know that there were 60 women who were conducted in the survey. How many women used only 2 different SIM cards? So if a woman is selected at random from the group, what is the probability she has no cell phone? What is the probability she has used only one type of a SIM card? How many women did not use MTN and Cell Z SIM cards? How many women used either Celtel or MTN SIM cards but not Cell Z? So we'll take it step by step. Since we are told that there were 23 women who had Cell Z, we'll have to add A plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 to give us 23. We'll start with that one first. So if you add A plus 9, you get a 23. Our A is equal to 14. So here where there's A, we'll replace a 14 to solve for B. We know that there were 60 women who were carried out in the survey. So if we add everything here, we are supposed to get a 60. So when we add everything, we are getting our B, which is equal to 5. Therefore, our A is equal to 14 and our B is equal to 5. Then, how many women used only 2 different SIM cards? 2 different SIM cards. We have 3 who used Cell Z and MTN, 4 who used Cell Z and Celtel, and 5 who used Celtel and MTN. So we are going to add 3 plus 4 plus 5, which is giving us 12 women. What is the probability that when you pick up a woman, then that woman has no cell phone? Probability is where you look at all the possible outcomes, which is 60, and what is the likelihood of picking a woman with no SIM card? So we have 8 over 60. So the probability of picking a woman who has no cell phone was 8 over 60. Take that to its lowest terms. 4 into 8 is giving us 2. 4 into 60 is giving us 15. So the probability of picking a woman without a SIM or a cell phone was 2 over 15. What was the probability that when you pick up a woman, then the women will only have one type of SIM card? So one type of SIM card, we have 14 who used Cell Z only, 14 who used Celtel only, and 10 who used MTN. So if you add those, you are going to get 38 over all total possible outcomes, which is 60. Take that to its lowest terms, you find that the probability is 19 over 30. Number of women who did not use MTN and Cell Z SIM cards. Number of women who did not use MTN and Cell Z SIM cards. So we have 14 plus those who didn't have cell phones. So there were 22 women who did not use MTN and Cell Z. Number of women who use Celtel or MTN SIM cards but not Cell Z. Number of women who used Celtel or MTN but not Cell Z. So those who did not use, those women who used, number of women who used Celtel or MTN but not Cell Z. So we have 14 plus 10 plus 15. So the 14 used Celtel only, the 5 used Celtel and MTN, and the 10 used MTN only. So there were 29 women who used Celtel or MTN. So this is Cell Z complement, those who did not belong to those who used Cell Z, but they used Celtel or MTN.